Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ooh, check it out.
Good morning.
A lucky day.
Yeah.
Next I have is the approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I have the approval of the December 7th minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve last week's minutes.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have the approval of claims for payment totaling $104,822.48.
I will make a motion to approve the claims for payment.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is a request for an employee payout of accrued time. I got Jody here. This is something we talk about off and on every now and then. And kind of give us a history of what we're looking at and what you're asking for.
Since September of 14, that's when I was awarded. I've been here 20 years and I went to 5 weeks vacation. As of March 6th of 2015, I was capped out of my vacation time, and I'm not earning any more vacation because I'm capped out. I'm the only one in the department, and it's really hard for me to get away for any extended period of time to take a vacation. And I put a little something together of the time that, since I was capped, the amount of time that I would have earned if I hadn't been capped. Since March of 15, there's 168 hours that I've lost out on. So, I don't know, we need to do something, one way or the other. I think Kelly wants to get her books up to date somehow, so I don't know what the answer is. Ideally, I would like to see it paid out, so I could at least be earning vacation time. But that's up to you three, what we're gonna do, so. I've also got 52 and a half hours of personal time on the books right now, and that is supposed to be used up a year, in a year's time from when you earn it. Well, it just hasn't worked out. With all the projects we've got going on, it's just hard to take off. I can take off a few hours here and there, but as far as taking a week or two off, it just doesn't happen. So I just wanted to bring it up to your attention, see what maybe can be done on this.
When did you say you capped out?
March 6th of 2015.
Okay.
So since that time, every pay period I went through here, sometimes I'll have earned some I haven't. But in that, since March, there's 168 hours that I did not get put on. I've just basically lost it. So, and I know we can't go back on something like this. This is just for
Reference.
a reference of where we're at. So.
Do you know what's currently on the books?
I've got
That Kelly has?
I'm capped out right now. I've got 225 hours of vacation time and 52 and a half hours of personal time
Okay.
on the books right now.
Some of the concerns you were asking about, you've been putting in overtime, especially since we've been working on these human services building over there. Even to get vacation, you're putting in overtime, and that would take away from the vacation that you did take. Now granted, that hasn't been since March of 15, but the other thing is you are a one-man department. It is hard to get away and come back if something's happening for an extended period of
What has
time.
happened in the past, on a two-week pay period, I'll take vacations first week, and if we have to get a snowstorm the second week, and have to put in overtime to get rid of the snow, that all cancels out the vacation I took the first time. So I've tried to take vacation, but it just canceled itself.
We've corrected that though and put it to a 1 week.
Right. Most of the time. There's still sometimes that if you take it the first part of the week and you had it at the end of the week, it still cancels it out.
Yeah, I mean, snow is gonna determine when you take off, pretty much.
Another thing we're looking at is coming into the next year, we could be looking at hiring a second employee for you. That'll help rectify all that
Right.
problem.
Well, and that's why you are the glitch in our, but, you know, we've always been able to trust you. You're always here and available. But in the future, that's where we need to start transitioning.
Mhm. That would take care of the whole issue.
Yes.
But until that happens, I guess I don't know what we need to do.
The request is a payout, but there could be other options as to what we could extend that time to a certain date to be used by instead of a payout. I know I've talked to you on a little bit about that. Could do a payout, could extend. And you weren't asking for your vacation time back that you
No,
lost.
I just figured, that was just a scenario I threw out there that
Yeah, that's what.
this is, I mean, this, I've lost a lot
Yep.
of time and money there, so, but a lot of that's my choice, so.
And we realize you're dedicated to the job and you have a hard time getting away also. And you take pride in what you do. And it shows. Anybody that drives by sees that. I'm open for any options, opinions, thoughts. Probably thoughts
Well, I
first.
think we do need to put a little more thought into this.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, wouldn't want to jump right in with a decision of any kind today.
Yeah, I think, I'd like to think about it some more too. Come up with some options.
One of the requests or things you talked to me about was if we took, what is that, 200, what's your cap?
225.
225, if you took 3 weeks of that and extended that time so he can start accruing vacation again, but he has to use that 3 weeks up at another time. Well, I know he wanted the payout on 3 weeks, but if we extended that, so he'd still be able to accrue, but have a deadline to use those dates up as well. That was an idea. Or a payout was an idea.
Yeah, I mean, because we need to look at the budget and see if money is there to, in this budget to pay it out. I mean,
You
even
can't
so.
extend vacation time, it doesn't expire.
Okay,
I just wanted to clarify
thank you.
What's
that. Like, he said he wanted to extend vacation time, those 3 weeks, instead of paying them out. And I go, you can't extend vacation time, it doesn't expire.
I thought it was,
So like, essentially what you're saying, if you were to put that into practice, you'd be putting 3 weeks on the books in addition to 5, because
Right.
they don't expire. Well, that's 8 weeks, and your auditing firm is not gonna allow 8 weeks on the books when your maximum is 5.
Okay,
So I just wanted to correct that, that's it.
well, thank you.
Yeah. There
Thanks
is
for
other
bursting
time-
my bubble.
There is
No.
other time that expires. He's correct. There's personal time that
Right.
expires and comp time that should be used up within a year of earning, although that's not hard and fast.
Okay,
I'm done.
okay.
I'm not arguing for or against, I'm just clarifying the difference between the leave times.
okay.
Okay.
So how do you get around the problem of not being able to take it by giving them more time to take?
Well, by then, if you put a second employee in play, you'd give
He'd be able to
opportunity to
take
take
off.
this
Well,
time.
and
off.
that would be the variable that
Yeah.
we're throwing in is adding
You'd have to
another
have
employee.
somebody
else. Yep.
Yes.
I don't know, I'd like to, I think I'll make a motion to table this until we get,
For further discussion.
yeah, for further discussion.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded to table for further discussion. Any more discussion on that? One discussion, do you guys want to talk to Jody individually? Talk to the auditor, see what we can come up, so when we bring it back to the table, we all have an idea, a better idea of what we want? Or would you like a different work session to talk about it? Otherwise, we're in the same boat.
I don't know, I would think, you know, we can have somebody contact the auditor, the audit firm maybe, but see if she has any recommendations, or maybe we should have a work session on it then, so that we can
Okay,
discuss it. So if you want to schedule that.
okay.
Have you talked to Groove?
Not yet.
I think those are three good sources
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
we probably need to have discussions with.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Table.
But Jody, thank you for
Well,
all
Jody,
If you could donate that vacation.
I have.
next I have is the opening bids for a 2017 F-150 pickup. This is Jody's pickup that we traded off 2.5 years ago. Almost 3 years ago, and seeing what we have for bids. We have sealed bids. I know it's in your budget to buy a pickup. I don't believe you need our approval to buy the pickup, but we want the bids to be out there in the public and open.
We had an issue the last time that said that we were doing some underhand
Oh.
stuff, so this way it takes us off the hook. Everybody knows that nobody's seen the bids
Right.
ahead of time.
Right.
I'll pass them down, either Jody or you guys can open them.
Somebody have a letter opener,
The ones,
or just,
Nancy does.
oh,
the one might be a duplicate from Dale Howard.
okay.
I don't know for sure, but
I'll open, you read.
Okay, this includes the government discount. It'd be with the trade-in, it would be a difference of 6,500. Do you want all of the numbers? Original price is 53,425. Government discount is 15,381. And the trade-in value is 31,544, so it'd be 6,500 difference.
is that what Dale Howard?
Union.
No,
Union Auto.
That's Union.
Dale Howard. No, I gotta make sure I'm reading comparable numbers. Selling price, well, retail's 52,700, selling price is 46,077, the rebate of 8,400. So the net selling price is 37,677, 30,000 for the trade-in, trade difference 76,77.
Trade was how much?
76,
Dale Howard
77.
again.
Yeah, 7,677. Yeah, this Dale Howard's, this is a duplicate. Yeah, that's a duplicate of Dale Howard. So Union Auto is low bid with 6,500. So So if you want to review these,
I'd like to.
so.
I would just table it till next week. We can talk and
Well-
see.
Okay.
I'll move to table the purchasing of the 2017 F-150 pickup till next week.
Second it?
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Yeah, were they, both trucks for both places were pretty much the same?
What I did, I took the window sticker out of the one I've got,
Mhm.
give it to them and said, I want one just like this.
Okay.
Get it to both of them. That's why I want to go through to make sure.
Yeah.
I was just glancing over the shoulder. They seem like fairly,
They should,
similar.
so.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries, table till next week. Now I have is the Recorder's Monthly Report.
I'll make a motion to approve the Recorder's monthly report for the month of November in the amount of $22,572.74.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have the 2016 Weed Commissioner Report. We don't have Corey here.
Seems like just yesterday when we were looking at these noxious weeds.
Some are still above the snow.
Some.
This is a report of what he's done, found throughout the county.
What the problems are, what the suggestions or recommendations to improve.
We spent $5,887 on herbicides. The types of material we used. Just annual report.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make a motion to approve the weed commissioner's report.
I have a question. Is that something that I could contact Corey and ask to be put on the website? We usually put like the engineer's annual report and some other stuff on there.
Yes.
Okay.
I would think.
I don't think it'd be bad to be on there.
I would say, is there anything on there that would be
No.
confusing to the public?
No, pretty
I don't think
straightforward.
so.
Not if you were looking for it, no.
Okay.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is utility permit secondary roads. I have a utility permit.
I will make a motion to approve Hardin County utility permit application by Windstream Iowa Communications for the purpose of installing underground fiber cable along the north right-of-way of County Highway D20 between the intersection of H Avenue and address number 18360, located in section 16, Hardin, Alden Township.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Any other business?
Like secondary road business, or you're used,
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, secondary roads. Stop the utility permits.
Is it snowing yet?
not yet. Our wheel loader at Iowa Falls, that's our old one, and I've been looking at replacing that. Actually looked into having it rebuilt. The problem is that they don't make the parts anymore. It's an old loader. So, I was told this morning that it won't move. So they're trying to get it on the low boy and get it down here. I did contact John Deere. They had a used wheel loader the most recent one that we had purchased when Gary was here was a 624K. This one's a 524K, it's just less horsepower. It'll meet our needs. Our needs are loading sand and salt, and then for the winter, and then we park it at the gravel pit when we haul gravel. And then we also use it to, if it's bad, winter with snow, to push back the intersections, the snow from them. So it's not an everyday machine, but it is important in the winter. I asked him to start out with a monthly rental, and he'd be about $3,500 to rent this machine. From the sounds of it, we'll need it Friday, so.
Have you checked on purchase price?
Yeah, they're asking $129 for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that this?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's there.
There's some wiggle room in there, so. But it has a smaller bucket, so we want to see, will that bucket fit our needs, or, does it take twice as long to load a truck, type of thing, so. But I just needed to get something here, so.
So they'll let you
Minimum
use it
renting
for a
it.
week or two to see?
Well, we're gonna rent it for a month. We need
Meet your
something.
needs?
So,
Okay.
and we should be able to determine,
So that's the one you're gonna rent, which makes sense.
it's
All
in
right.
Waterloo, ready to go, so. And then the initial 2 Volvo trucks, we're probably looking at next week, late delivery, early the week after that. So,
That's part of the 5 year.
yes, and I'm gonna meet with the Volvo rep and Iowa Falls State Bank this afternoon. Go over the paperwork and get that started.
So you might have them by Christmas?
Maybe.
Okay, anything else first?
And then I think the plan too is we talked about purchasing a motor grader for this fiscal year, but we wouldn't have been able to get one before winter. And so I don't see any reason really to push it before July 1 and look at just rolling that money over and maybe being able to get a multi-unit discount if we buy 2 motor graders. And we've got our wheeled excavators. It's on its last leg too.
You
so
said that last year.
I won't be able to say it next year, I got a feeling.
All right.
So. It spends more time in getting fixed and on parts than it does working. So.
Okay. Anything else first?
Well, we've got everybody hired and they're working, and so.
Any other business? Any more questions for Daryl? I guess I'm
No.
sorry.
But thanks.
I'm just gonna say that Hardin County has a new mobile app
Hmm?
that went live Monday night, that's when I got notified. And there's a link to it on our homepage, to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store to download it for each device. And yeah, that's it.
What exactly can you do with the app?
Well, the app is really, it's all the information that's on our website and a different interface. And so this is to try and reach the target audience that maybe it doesn't sit at a computer all the time, doesn't use their web browser. It's a much more mobile device friendly way of interacting with information, agendas, news items, the detainee listing that's so popular. So it's designed to, some of them are built in, so like agendas, they're built to be, used on a mobile device, and you use your finger, and it's got big buttons, so it's it's hard to navigate a website sometimes with your fingers on a device. And it's also for those people that like live on their phones. I always like to use Lance as an example. He does most of his internet surfing on a mobile device, and so this allows them to quickly find information. They don't have to remember what our web address is, what our email or our URL is. They can just know they have the app on there, and they can go find what they need. And we can customize that app over time if we find that there's something that the public is wanting, and we can put a shortcut on the app to get directly to that information. So let's say roadside vegetation just became a big hot thing, and we want people to be able to access that information very quickly. We can put a shortcut, we can customize what we show up on the app that they can find directly And we've done that with a couple departments, like election information, the sheriff's office, staff directory. It's a great way to find a listing of the staff directory by department, and it gives like email or contact phone number. And you can just, on your phone, you just hit the phone number and it'll dial it, I mean, so it's mobile device friendly. And there's no information on the app that's not on the website. It's just a different way to interact with the information. We're trying to hit that demographic that, does a lot of mobile connection.
Okay.
Another thing.
Okay.
I think, Dave, we keep our FCC license over at your office. I got a call from a Dave Berger,
Mhm.
and he said that our license is incorrect, that we're only putting out 110 watts versus what it says 229.
We're under.
We're under, and did you catch it? Is that?
Well, yeah, Angela first contacted us with that information when she got the
Okay.
bill, because she didn't know what it was, or for the,
He said if it was the other way around, he'd be really worried, but he's not, because we're not putting out what we say we are. But technically, our license is incorrect, and so he said it'd be between $500 and $800 to correct that. I said, yeah, if I was in a business, I probably wouldn't say anything, but we're the public, we expect everybody to follow the rules. We should also look at, being in compliance, so.
so you guys are gonna update that information.
Yeah, however we do it.
We
I
let-
don't know anything about it. What do they do?
That's pretty standard, Joe.
That's it, you're never getting rocket the tower again.
We would probably rely on Dave, right, with RC Systems to take care of
Another
that.
black eye?
You need to use the right, not the left.
So if we want to update the information, do you want Angela to work with RC Systems
Yes.
on what we need to fill out?
We'll do whatever we need to do to be correct.
Okay, we can help with that.
Anything else? Nothing else? I can ask for adjournment.
Move to adjourn?
Second?
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We're adjourned.